How's it going, guys? Chips here with you again, back with another Ark Let's Build video, and in today's video we're going to be building another egg farm, this time intended to be used with your Deinonychus. For those of you who are new to the channel, this is going to be a step-by-step walkthrough video with voiced over instructions so you can get this build on your Ark. And for a full list of building materials you will need, as well as the map coords where I built this, check out the description below. And this egg farm was intended for those of you who do have access to Valguero, so that you can use the Deinonychus to get a much higher rate of production on your eggs. As you can see, this is just from one mating cycle, how many eggs this farm can make, so you can imagine how that can multiply. But anyways, guys, with all of that said, I just want to tell you thank you so much for being here today, checking out this video, and let's go ahead and let's get to building. Alright, so starting off with our foundation, we're going to start by placing 2 stone regular foundations. Then we'll go ahead and place 3 stone triangle foundations. And we're just going to continue doing this pattern until we reach our start point. So 2 regular and 3 triangle, and just continue doing that. Now we'll come inside of these 2 regular and place 2 more regular foundations in front of those. And then 1 more triangle in front of these triangle foundations. And just continue that pattern until again we reach our start point. Now we're going to come inside of this ring and we're going to line this ring with stone triangle foundations, leaving the center of our middle here open with just ground below it. So just like that. So now this will make up the foundation of our build. So just go ahead and switch all of those regular stone foundations to block. Next, we're going to choose one of these sides where we have the regular foundations to be our entrance. And we're going to come in here and just place a stone stair down in front of each of these foundations. Then we're going to go ahead and get out a wooden fence foundation and come right here to this left foundation and place it down. Go over here to these triangle foundations and again on the left foundation, place it down. And we're just going to continue doing this all the way around the build. So go to each side of the build and on the left foundation, place a wooden fence foundation. Now we're going to go ahead and get out a metal dinosaur gateway. And we're just going to go ahead and place one down right here on the front. And then just continue doing this on all of our sides where we place those wooden fence foundations. Just snap a metal dinosaur gateway to them. Now that we have those placed, starting off right here, we're going to go ahead to this middle snap point right there and snap 3 high metal pillars to that. We'll go ahead and skip our entryway right here and then just continue doing this all the way around the build on each side. Now that we have all of those placed, we're going to come in here at the front and head straight to the back, so straight back from our entrance. And 1 foundation spot in right here, we're going to go ahead and place down another wooden fence foundation just like this. And then go ahead and snap another dinosaur gateway to that just like that, and we're just going to leave it just like that. Next, we're going to start building up our first portion of wall. So starting off here on one of our sides, we're going to go ahead right here and place 3 high stone walls. We're going to do this again in the spot next to it. Now where we place these fence foundations, you need to just be careful and make sure you're getting it on the foundation itself, not the fence foundation. So it should be the more forward looking snap point. So just like that, go ahead and add 2 more. And then on top of these, we're just going to go ahead and add a metal wall. So now go ahead around and do this on every one of our sides except for our entrance right here. Now we're also going to head to the inside here where we placed this gate frame. And on the 2 sides, we're going to go ahead and place 3 more stone walls. and one more metal. Do this again over here on this side. Next, we're going to go to the inside of our build, and we're going to come in here to this right side where we have these triangle foundations. And first, right here on the side, we're going to place 3 high stone walls, followed by a metal wall. We'll do that again right here on this side. And then right here down the middle, we're going to start off by placing a stone double door frame, followed by 2 stone walls, and then a metal wall. Then we're just going to come into this little room we just created and get out a generator. And we're just going to kind of try to line it up right here to the front of this foundation. And just right in the center like this. Now here on the back side, we're going to go ahead and add one more high wall. Right here on the side, we're going to use a stone wall. We'll add one on each side of the back. And one more here on this side. Then right here, we're going to go ahead and place a stone ceiling. And then next to that, we will place a stone hatch frame. Then we're going to come inside here and we are going to drop down 5 wooden ladders from that stone hatch frame to get us down to the ground. Now that we have access to this upper level, we're going to go ahead and create a ring of ceilings. So we're actually going to do this one level below this wall right here, starting off right here with 3 stone triangle ceilings. Now we want to make sure with these triangle ceilings that we are getting it to look like this, where you have kind of the grid lines coming straight out from the wall, whereas opposed to this look right here. So you want the one that's coming straight out. Then we'll go ahead and place 2 regular ceilings right here, and we'll just continue this pattern around until we reach the other side. Next, right here in this spot, we're going to go ahead and add a wooden triangle ceiling right like this. And that will allow us to then place 2 thatch ceilings coming over here. Then we're just going to go ahead and place a thatch ceiling in front of all of our other ceilings. And once you have that ring of thatch ceilings placed, the next thing we're going to do is get out a stone wall. And we are going to rotate the snap point using whichever key or button is appropriate for your system, so that it's placing like this on the thatch ceiling, and go ahead and do that all the way around. Then once you have those placed, just go ahead and pick up or destroy those thatch ceilings. Next, we're going to add another ring of ceilings. So starting off right here in this corner, we'll place a stone triangle ceiling. Next to it, we'll place 2 more regular ceilings. And we again will just continue this pattern until we reach our start point. Next, on the back side, we're going to go ahead in here and place a wooden fence foundation on this hatch frame, as well as the ceiling. And then go ahead and snap a metal pillar to each side of that, and then drop 1 more down, and then add 2 more above. Now we will come over to one of our sides where we have the regular stone ceilings and place another wooden fence foundation on each ceiling. And this time we're going to add 3 metal pillars on each end of that. And now we are just going to go ahead and repeat that last step on every side that has the regular ceilings. Now right here above the entryway to our build, we're going to go ahead to these 2 ceilings and place the appropriate sloped stone wall on each side, so that it's facing inward like this, with the side that has the wood on it facing us to the inside. Go ahead and add the other one right here. And then just go ahead and place a sloped metal roof on top of those, just like this. So now we're going to go ahead and do this on every side that has our regular ceilings on this level. Now, starting off here on one of our corners, we're going to head in here and place 2 high stone door frames. Now, because we are dealing with the dreaded stone triangle ceiling here, we need to be careful and make sure we're using this lower snap point. So as you see, there are 2 snap points. You want to get the lower one that's placing on the wall below it, like that. Go ahead and add another one on top, and then add a wall on top of that. So go ahead around and do this on all of our corners. Now we are going to head to our back side over here, and we're just going to add 3 high stone walls all the way around this back portion. And you'll see if you place those other walls right, they should line up now. And now the final thing we're going to do here where we have these openings is we're just going to go ahead and place a stone railing in each of these spots. Now again, because we have the fence foundation, just make sure you're getting this snap point right here that's a little bit further out. Now we're going to come inside here on our second level and get out metal ramps. And what we're going to do is go ahead and place one of these attached to the ceiling. Now you want to make sure you may need to rotate the snap point using whichever key or button is appropriate for your system, so that you get this inside snap point right here where you'll see you have the stone ceiling kind of sticking through. It's very important you get this snap point, or else you might not be able to place all them. They might have some issues where they are not allowed to cross if you place them on that front snap point. So just go ahead and line this inner ring with metal ramps. Now here on the second floor at the back, we're going to go ahead in here, and this time above where we have the hatch frame, we'll place a stone ceiling at the top and place a stone hatch frame next to it right here, and then drop down 3 wooden ladders from that hatch frame. Alright, now to start working on our third level, we're going to go ahead and start off here on the corner by placing a stone triangle ceiling coming in just like this. And I'm going to go ahead and do all of the corners first. Then I'm going to go ahead and fill in between them with regular stone ceilings. And then once we have that done, you can go back to the outside, and where we have those regular stone ceilings, go ahead and drop down 1 stone wall from each ceiling. Next, here on the back side up on the top, we're going to go ahead and place 1 more metal pillar on these back 2 pillars. And then on our remaining metal pillars all the way around, we're going to add 3 more metal pillars. Next, we're going to come back into one of our corners, and again, we're going to be placing 2 high stone door frames. And again, you want to make sure you're getting that lower snap point on the wall below it. Go ahead and add another one on top, and then finish it off with a stone wall. And again, do this on all of our corners. Next, we are again going to come into these open spaces right here and just go ahead and place a stone railing on each of these. And then we are also going to head to our back side and place a stone railing right here on each of our sides, as well as on the back. So now on our third story, we're again going to head to the center ring here and place our metal ramps going down. Again, make sure you're getting that inside snap point so that it is a little bit inside of that stone ceiling. Now we're about to start working on our roof, but this is a very modular build, so I've decided to only have 2 levels where our Deinonychus will actually sit and rain down eggs. But if you want to, you could just continue to build up these layers we've already built really as high as you want it so that you can get more and more egg production. But we're going to go ahead and build our roof now. So starting off here on one of our corners, we'll place a stone triangle ceiling, and we'll do this on all of our corners. Then in between them, we will again place regular stone ceilings. And then once again, we're going to come to the outside and just drop 1 stone wall down from each of those ceilings. Now coming up to the very top, we're going to go ahead in here and place a thatch ceiling inside of each of these ceilings, going all the way around this center portion of the build. Then we will go ahead and get out a stone wall, and we're going to be looking for this snap point right here that's actually placing on the thatch ceiling. And just go ahead and place one of these on each thatch ceiling. And then you can just go ahead and pick up or destroy those thatch ceilings. Now on the inside of these walls, we'll go ahead and make a ring of metal triangle ceilings, just going all the way around the inside. Then we're going to go ahead and get out a greenhouse ceiling, and we're going to place one attached to each of these triangle ceilings, so they'll all be crossing in the center, giving us a nice pattern in the center of our roof. Just like that. Then the last thing we're going to do here for the roof is go to this kind of outer ring, and we're again going to place the appropriate sloped stone wall so that it's facing in like that on each side of these 2 stone ceilings, and then place your 2 sloped metal roofs between them. So just go around and do this on every side that has the regular stone ceilings. And then the last thing we need to do is come here to the front of our build and go ahead and slap a reinforced dinosaur gate at the front of our build. Alright guys, so that'll do it for the building portion of this video. Now I'm going to go ahead and bring our Deinonychus in. I'm also going to do a little bit of decorations and paint this thing up. So guys, stick around for one more second and I will show you what I come up with. Alright guys, so as you can see, I've applied a pretty simple paint scheme. I've just used black on most of the external stone, and then I have used the brick and the yellow color to kind of mix in on our metal pieces. So as for the actual build itself, we'll start off going down here on the inside. You can see we've already got some eggs dropping down here, a pretty good amount just while I was bringing in our Deinonychus. I've gone ahead and laid out a bunch of fridges to store those eggs in when we're getting ready to make our kibble. You can pretty much lay this out however you want. This bottom area is pretty open. I've got some industrial cookers down here, but really you could do whatever you want with this, whether you just want to fill it with fridges or whatnot. And then as you can see, obviously on both levels, we've got all of them backed in here. So we have 2 females per bay. You want to make sure you back them up on the ramp so that the eggs drop down and roll down there. And then we have a male in every corner. So it's 12 females and 6 males on each level, to give us a total of 24 females making eggs and 12 males assisting them. So like I said, you can obviously build this higher if you want to continue getting more layers and more eggs being made. But right now we already have a pretty good amount of eggs being made just with these 24 females. Alright guys, so that is going to do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed the build, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope it was easy for you to follow along and get this build on your arc. Guys, if you did enjoy the build in the video and you haven't already, do me a favor and hit that like button. Go ahead and leave me some feedback in the comments below on what you think. And of course, guys, if you're new to the channel, go check out some other build videos. And if you like what you see, subscribe for future Ark Let's Build videos. Also, guys, make sure you check out the description below for a link to my Twitter where you can follow me and stay up to date, as well as a link to my Discord where you can come hang out and chat with me. But anyways, guys, with all of that said, I just once again want to tell you thank you so much for being here today, checking out this video, and have a great day.